It's that time again. Scary Saturday night ghost videos. They're back. Let's do this.
There's something in the basement. Nukes Top 5 viewer Oliver reached out to me about a video he captured in his home in Twin Falls, Idaho. In his email, Oliver says that he recorded a video for his friends with plans to hold a sleepover that same night. In his video, he shows his basement and where he and his friends will be sleeping. But what happens next is literally like something from a nightmare.
Oh, that made me jump.
Oh, wow. I'd be turning that light on. Good man.
What the hell?
He's taking that workout bar
As
with me
Oliver
everywhere
looks
I
inside
go.
the bedroom, he sees a tall, dark figure standing inside the room.
It's Freddy
Startled
Krueger.
by the creepy
It did look like
apparition,
Freddy Krueger.
Oliver stumbles back before turning on the lights and taking another look. But whatever was standing there seems to have just disappeared. What makes this footage even creepier is that when slowed down, it becomes clear that whoever or whatever this is seems to be wearing a hat.
No.
So if you don't know,
No.
across the world, countless people have reported
wondering what
seeing
that
a
was.
being known
Is
as
that a
the
hat?
quote, Hat Man. Although some claim to
Freddy
have seen the
Krueger,
apparition
guys.
while
That's Freddy
fully
Krueger.
awake,
Rename it.
the Hat Man is known to terrorize victims of sleep paralysis.
Freddy
I asked
Krueger.
Oliver if he had ever experienced sleep paralysis in his life, and he explained that he actually did, but only when he was a child. So
Usually.
could Oliver have actually captured proof of the Hat Man's existence? Let me know what you think.
The Hat Man.
Out
Freddy
of the
Krueger.
mud.
Come on.
Earlier this year, the usually sunny town of Chosica, Peru suffered heavy rains and mudslides that washed through the city. The national news reported on the severe damage left behind and talked to residents who have come together to clean and rebuild the city. But there is something else in this news report that seems a bit out of place and downright creepy.
Desde el asentamiento humano Santo Domingo, Comité 6. Mira la escalera. ¿Cómo podría bajar aquí una persona, un anciano?
What?
Los niños, ¿cómo podrían bajar? Mira.
Did you see it?
They're like
While
an
the reporter
alligator.
is
or
showing the
something.
water and mud rushing down the stairs, behind her, someone or something completely covered in
That's a
mud
thing.
appears to
Yeah.
follow her. The reporter doesn't notice the bizarre
do you
figure and
not notice?
continues up the stairs as she finishes her report.
I mean, unless it was just
The
raining
footage
that
goes
hard.
viral, with many shocked viewers speculating the figure
I
to be
don't know
some
about
kind
that.
of creature or monster. Either way, whoever or whatever it is seems to not be wearing any clothes, have any hair, and seems to have distorted features.
Was
Obviously,
this
it
on
seems
the
like
news
any
live?
normal person fighting through these conditions would be at severe risk of being washed away in the flood, or at the very least becoming very sick from the muddy, bacteria-filled water. So just who or what is this? Let me know what you think.
I don't know about that.
Eye of the Jinn. This next creepy video was posted to TikTok without a source. Some people speculate that the original creator is none other than popular Jordanian ghost hunter Ihab Kasmia, who I've
Jordanian.
featured many times. But
gonna
I've
be
been
good.
unable to find the original video, so I can't verify. However, the short video is definitely very creepy.
مرة هي جي بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم
Dude,
الله
that gave me chills.
بسم الله الرحمن
What the
الرحيم
hell was it?
His eyes were like this
بسم
big.
الله فكرت في اشي هون اخوان ها سمعتوا الصوت؟
Sound like kids playing.
Yeah. Sound like kids outside and dogs barking.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Tell him, buddy. It's that gin off.
They always mess up with doors.
اسمع. صوت الصراخ. اسمع.
A face can be seen staring through the crack of the door at whoever
Look
is
at how big his
filming.
eyes
They
are.
quickly run around the door, but there's no one there.
That's
Some
kinda
believe
crazy.
the face to be that of a djinn, a shape-shifting sinister entity that seems to be toying with the explorer.
Looks like one of them ventriloquist
Now, without
dummies.
the original source and
Yeah,
video,
that's
we
not
just
okay.
don't know exactly what's going on
Well,
here.
if there's somebody in there
Is it a
holding it,
djinn caught on camera, or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
No, look at how his eyes
You
are
decide.
moving.
yeah, they got this little ventriloquist.
We
stuff that you
need
can-
scary
can do that with
videos,
eyes
so if
on
you
there?
see something that you think should be on Nukes Top
That's what it
5, be
looked
sure
like
to
to me.
email
I
us at
mean,
nukestop5
I never know with the Middle
@gmail.com.
Eastern,
Email
they
link
got
in the
some weird shit
description.
going on there.
Paranormal Nightmare.
I mean, if anybody's
Paranormal
shot
investigators and brothers Josh and Sean Foreman from the YouTube channel Paranormal Nightmare TV series are contacted by a woman named Cheryl. Cheryl believes
like
a
them.
demon is destroying her life.
Ooh,
In a tragic series of
mean,
events,
not
Cheryl's father passed away,
look at it.
and not long after, her fiance sadly took the lives of both of her children. Cheryl is now completely alone and lives in absolutely horrible conditions in a very bad neighborhood. In 17 years, Josh and Sean say that they've never encountered a case as tragic and dangerous as this. The brothers even feel that their own personal safety could be at risk in this investigation.
What?
Nevertheless,
Come on.
they drive to Cheryl's home to
Well, just
investigate.
because of where she
The
lives. I
guys
guess.
soon begin to understand exactly why
think she
Cheryl
lives in
believes
that
that
bad
she
of a
might be
neighborhood.
dealing with a demon.
I hate God.
I hate God. It said I hate God.
Good band.
I was gonna
Why do you
say,
hate God?
Dan.
God is going to destroy you tonight. Where are
Yeah,
you at
tell
right
him.
now?
Oh, there's lightning
Are
outside.
you watching us?
I thought it was
Worthless b.
Worthless.
I love
Who's a
those
worthless-
little boxes.
Come on, tell me who's
No
a
way
worthless.
you can tamper with that.
I think you're worthless.
I like them just because they're like,
Possessed.
Possessed.
It's what we want.
Oh, no
my-
way.
That's f***ing crazy.
Possessed. That's what we want. Oh,
Is that what
something,
you're
something. Turn on. Go out there. Go. Something turned on out there.
Is that what you want to do to Cheryl? Are you wanting to possess her? Is that what you're trying to do? Whoa, air. Something just blew on my f***ing neck. Here, you stand on here.
he said, no,
Yeah,
I'm
something
not.
just blew on my
This is you.
freaking neck.
Right there.
What was it?
Something just grabbed my f***ing hip. I did not hit anything. Like right when I walked by, something just grabbed hold of my hip.
The two brothers receive very ominous replies through their spirit box, and Josh says something grabbed his
Is that
hip.
you?
Sean begins to feel a pain in his stomach and takes a break outside in the car while Josh stays
Yeah,
behind.
You need to get out.
Please listen.
No way. Loud bang. Said, please listen, and then a huge freaking bang back there. Okay, that's 3 times. 3 times I've been touched.
Why?
Why are you touching me? I mean, these are not just like little touches. These are big f***ing touches.
While Josh is completely alone, he hears 2 loud bangs coming from somewhere
least
inside
it's just 2
Cheryl's
bangs.
home, after which he is touched again. After a short break, the 2 brothers switch places, and whatever seems to be inside Cheryl's home seems to get very angry.
That dude always gets
Go
into
to hell, Sean.
Holy you. You. Oh,
Bitch.
you're you. Oh my god, I'm not going to f***ing hell. You are. You're going back where you f***ing came from.
Tell him.
Holy this is where I need f***ing Josh. Oh my god. Yeah, well, I'd say we're definitely dealing with a freaking demon.
To end their investigation, they asked Cheryl to sit in the house alone and attempt to communicate with what they now believe to be a demon. Josh and Sean sit outside in the car. What happens next scares the living out of them.
Dude, about right.
There was a huge f***ing black shadow right next to the f***ing window. I looked over and there was a huge f***ing black shadow right
Why
there
do
next to
people
the window.
think
Holy let's get
that
out of here.
possessions and hauntings
Yes.
in a specific
A
location
strange,
only happen
unexplained dark
in a
mass
house?
hits the car window,
Like, you're in
giving
the
Sean
location.
the jump scare
They're
of a
not tied to a
lifetime.
house.
And with
You
that,
come outside
the
of that.
Paranormal Nightmare Brothers have
Unless
had
they're,
enough.
bound.
They cleanse the home and leave.
Yeah, you cleanse
Since
it.
the investigation, Cheryl says that she has no longer had any paranormal
Good.
or demonic trouble in her home or in her life.
Good.
You can watch this
Good for her.
entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, Paranormal Nightmare TV series. A ghostly gift.
I could do
Cassie
everything
O'Malley
they
from
did.
Lamont, Illinois loves monkeys. So when one day she receives a monkey doll as a gift, she's absolutely
Might be
thrilled.
real.
That is, until she opens
His
the
reactions
box.
were pretty genuine in mine. Oh, I've seen this.
Oh my fucking god, I swear to god, this thing just fucking looked at me. Oh my
For a split
Earn it.
second, the creepy monkey doll seems to look directly at Cassie.
Yeah, that's just.
Oh my fucking god, I swear to god, this thing just fucking looked at me. Oh my.
Cassie says she's tried everything to debunk what she captured on camera, but she hasn't found anything to explain it. After this recording, the doll hasn't stirred up any trouble. So for now,
That
Cassie
is
is
just
keeping the
needs to
creepy
be
little monkey
burnt.
doll proudly on display in her home.
The hell,
But
who
what
gets a
would you
monkey
do with a
doll?
gift
Who likes
if it
monkeys?
did this?
That's a creepy looking
Let me
one.
know
It's not like a stuffed
down in
animal.
the comments.
Like for a child.
Oh my fucking god, I swear to god, this thing just fucking looked at me. Oh
That's
my.
just a little
No.
chassis for
Home
evil.
Alone. Now, unfortunately, like a lot of videos these days, this
Oh,
next
that's
video
so-
was shared to the internet without a source. The video shows a woman alone at her home, which is said to be somewhere in Mexico. The woman says that she's been experiencing disturbing, unexplained activity in her home.
Empecé a grabar porque hace unos días yo sentí que había algo. Realmente yo estoy solo ahorita, pero hace rato vi en ese cuarto como que una sombra. No sé. Bien. Ahí se ve algo. Ay Dios, yo realmente estoy solo. Bien.
That looked like an
Estoy
outside
completamente
door.
solo.
I was expecting her to go
Solo
outside.
estoy yo. No se puede meter nadie aquí por la puerta. No, realmente estoy solo. Ni debajo de la cama, de hecho el espacio es muy... Bien,
Bro,
ahí se alcanzó a ver algo.
you in there?
Si pueden ver, yo estoy solo. No hay nada, no hay nadie. En casa,
My house.
no hay nadie.
It's like, no. Bye.
De hecho, hace días yo compré este troll porque se supone que aleja toda energía
Bye.
negativa.
Thank you.
You
Pues
brought
ya
a
lleva
little
varias noches
contraption
pasando
to
esto.
store evil into your home to...
A shadow appears through the glass of the closed door of the
It has
woman's
to purify
bedroom.
energy or whatever.
But when
That's
she
what the
looks,
lore is. Who
There's
made that
no
shit
one
up?
in the room.
What lore?
Suddenly, the figure appears again, but this time outside of the bedroom. Again, the
says he's
woman
got
hurries
ghosts in
out
his
to
house
search her
again.
home, but
Here's your
again,
troll.
she finds nothing
Go get the troll.
and no one to
You got him.
explain the creepy shadow.
That's why I just messed with
Unfortunately,
Crystal.
without a source, we can only guess what happened to the woman and her creepy shadow
Those
visitor.
actually work.
So after many requests and 8 months later, Nukes Top 5 merch is back.
Look
We've
at
got
that.
shirts, we've got hoodies, we've got coffee mugs, we've got stuff for your dog, we've got stuff for your cat. We've got stuff you probably never even wanted to begin with, but nevertheless, we've got it. So be sure to check out the all-new merch store at nukestop5.com.
Wait, good for you.
Tunnel of Death. Paranormal investigator Kuro from the YouTube channel Black Story is contacted by a man named Takun about an allegedly haunted abandoned tunnel near where he lives in Wakayama Prefecture, Japan. The tunnel was constructed in the late 1800s and has become infamous for its countless suspicious deadly accidents. Witnesses driving through the tunnel have reported seeing another car with the pale apparitions of a man and woman in the front seat. These apparitions are said to haunt you for the rest of your life if you look them in the eyes. Another local ghost tale says that a woman passed away in a tragic accident in the tunnel. It is said that her spirit appears on the tunnel road, dressed all in white,
with black hair.
Kuro meets up with Takun, and even though it's storming, they decide to investigate the tunnel together. Because of the bad storm, Takun waits in the car while Kuro explores the tunnel in search of paranormal proof. But strangely enough, it's Takun who's all alone in the car who experiences something truly bizarre.
V for Vendetta.
He is wearing a V mask, though.
I bought the mask, the V mask. You don't know me. No.
A soft female voice can just barely be heard, and in Japanese, the voice seems to whisper, Kaeru, which translates to, go home.
Oh.
That reminds me of Ghost Hunters.
Meanwhile, Kuro is all alone somewhere in the middle of the tunnel, and he too experiences something he just can't explain.
Get out. Stop running.
Do it.
Go back.
Now, it's not audible because of the loud storm, but Kuro swears that he heard a voice and footsteps loud enough to send him running back to the car. What makes this even creepier is that Kuro did in fact catch something on camera not long before he hears the voice and footsteps.
Sweet.
But it isn't until he's home that he realizes what he captured. And it's absolutely chilling.
Here comes the lady in white.
This is the footage.
What screen am I supposed to be watching?
There are no eyes. What do you mean look him in the eyes?
A pale, disfigured face of what looks like a woman can be seen right behind Kuro, and the investigator doesn't see or hear anything.
When I show the other video,
when reviewing his own footage, Kuro wonders if he caught the spirit of the woman who passed away in an accident on camera, and whether she was the one warning them to go home. Kuro says that this is the most terrifying proof of the paranormal
but he had another angle
ever captured. But what do you think happened here? Let me know down in the comments. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel Black Story.
Did you see her on the other one?
Caught live on camera. Popular TikTok creator Millie George is doing her makeup one night when she decides to go live to chat to her followers. It's late at night and she's home all by herself when her viewers spot something in the background that shocks her to her core.
Yeah. Okay, so on the live, right, 1 minute I'm doing my makeup in the mirror, like this, like literally doing nothing, and then everyone's like, oh, someone just walked in your house, and I was like, stop winding me up, no one's walked in my house, like, stop winding me up. And then I walked over to the back door. I'll show you the back door now, look.
He's not paying no attention, he's like playing with the effects.
I walked over to the back door.
Yeah.
So this is how the camera works. The camera was like this in my house, and you can see the back door there.
Yeah.
There's a reflection there. Okay, so I have an automatic sensor when you walk out my back door that the back door light comes on.
Yeah.
Oh, just look the door again. So like, look, and you can see everything in the garden. Okay?
Yeah.
locking the fucking door. Right, I'm now going to show you the CCTV footage on my phone from my fucking live.
CCTV footage?
From the live. I've got it downloaded. I downloaded it live.
What and what was you supposed to have seen? Someone else?
This was 5 nights ago, by the way. Yeah,
What
no,
accent is that?
Look. Okay, so...
That's British.
Right,
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm watching.
Right, the door opens. Wait. I'm gonna zoom in.
Oh, no way. How did your door open?
It's glass. You can see through the door. Look. There's no one there.
You're joking. Bro, this is like The Ring.
And then, look, it gets worse. It gets worse, mate. I don't know what to do. I'm actually shitting myself. Look.
Oh my god, you're joking. You're lying. No way.
Look, there's a f***ing head.
No, you've edited that. You have to have edited that.
How have I edited it? It's come up
Where's the little
online.
Chinese kid in there?
And then, I then walk over. At this point, I then walk in. I walk over to the door because everyone was saying there's someone behind me. And this doesn't show on the live. It's been cut. And I'm straight outside again. So it's like the camera stopped working.
Bro, why is there a Chinese ghost in your yard, bro?
Good question.
Shocked by what she's seen, Millie shows her friend Tommy what was captured on her live broadcast. She shows that she was facing a wall during her live stream and didn't have eyes on the back door. The door seems to open by itself, and Millie's motion sensing backdoor light just doesn't turn on for some reason. Then, creepiest of all, a little girl who Millie has never seen before can be seen just walking through the house. Millie claims that she was home all alone that night and has no idea who or what this is. So, what do you think? Is this a real ghost caught on camera?
You had to have edited
or
it.
is it all just an elaborate hoax?
You said no.
You
How
decide.
can I have edited it?
No, why?
Sanhaven Sanatorium. In the early 1900s, the Sanhaven Sanatorium in North Dakota opened its doors as a treatment center for tuberculosis patients.
Well, we know
In
how that
later
story
years,
always
the
goes.
sanatorium became a mental asylum.
Yep.
But the Sanhaven Sanatorium soon gained a reputation for horrible mistreatment of patients.
Yep. And they
The hospital was
all
forced
do.
to close in the
They have
1980s.
chutes that they
It is estimated
send
that
the
over
bodies
1,000
down.
people have lost their lives inside these walls, including a 17-year-old boy who fell down an elevator shaft in 2001. In a
Dang.
tragically ironic twist, the boy was actually on a ghost hunt in the building at the time. The abandoned structure is falling apart and it's fairly dangerous to wander around inside. A paranormal
Obviously.
investigator Ian from the popular YouTube channel Midwest Ghost Hunter is determined to explore the sanatorium in hopes of capturing evidence of the paranormal. It's late at night as Ian begins his investigation. Things almost immediately start to get weird.
What's that sound? Okay, those were footsteps.
Yeah, go
You
Midwester.
betcha.
Damn, these stairs.
Ian is a bit shaken up by the strange,
Yeah,
unexplained
he was boogieing up
footsteps.
the
Do they
steps.
But he
never
tries to
realize
keep
that there are
calm as he
squatters that can be
continues
in these
to
places?
explore.
I mean, that's my number one fear. If I'm doing this late at night in a place like that, I'm worried about squatters.
Okay, as creepy as that was, I did feel a gust of wind when that happened, and I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Well, at least he's honest.
See, look at that. See? Holy shit. Still creepy as hell.
A door creepily opens by itself, but Ian is quick to point out it was just the wind. However, then Ian starts to hear odd noises from somewhere nearby. He goes to check it out, and something happens that he simply can't explain. Something truly chilling.
Why do they go by themselves? I would bring someone else just so I can get back up.
Yeah, I would bring like a team with me if I could.
I mean, I'd bring at least one other person.
Whoa, what was that?
Whoa.
Dude, I think I just saw something.
Dude, sweet.
Okay.
Well, you don't see it?
No.
Could you appear like that again?
It was an orb anomaly. Little light circle.
Oh my god, dude, it is cold over here.
Ooh, good sign. Good sign. There it is.
Oh my god, it just went into that room.
Go.
Rambo it.
At least he like
Dude,
runs
it just
after
flew
it.
into here. What the?
That was not dust. That was way too big to be dust. And it was perfectly circled. It was not.
That was
a bug.
crazy.
I am not ready to call that a ghost.
I just saw you. Did you just go into this room?
Yes. Yeah.
I need to go in there now.
Stat.
Dude, it literally sounded like a woman talking in here. Dude, that was so crazy. I heard that with my own ears. Ma'am? Could you speak again? I think I just heard you.
Stranger danger.
Oh my god. Okay, you really spooked me there. I did not expect that. Did you just knock on a wall? Could you knock on it again? She is communicating with me right now.
That'd be so funny. if there
Ian
were
is
like
excited
three
about what
squatters
he's
in
just
2 rooms
captured, and
over
he
just going,
believes
"You
the
hear this?
spirit is
Watch."
trying to communicate with him. But as he continues to explore, something happens that quickly turns his excitement into pure terror.
Ooh, fun.
Bet we can make him crap his pants. Watch.
Hello? Oh my god.
That wasn't a spring.
Okay. Run towards it. Oh god.
Oh crap, he's coming. Damn, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, that was a spring.
The investigator is shaken up by a disturbing plea for help, especially since he's near the elevator shaft where 22 years ago another ghost hunter fell to his death. But Ian is determined to capture more paranormal evidence, so he continues to explore the creepy abandoned hallways and rooms. Eventually, he decides to take some photos down one of the long hallways, and things start to get creepy.
I think I might try to take pictures down this hallway. A lot of people say they see shadow figures. Basically in all areas of this place. I'm hoping to catch one in a photo.
No, and one of those things the Ghostbusters has that like sends shit in the air and it sucks it back in.
A vacuum?
If there's anybody down
There's a name for him. I can't remember what it was.
this hallway,
Egon created
could you
him.
appear for me?
Bro.
What was that? It sounded like a breath.
Ghastly cough.
Was that you? Okay, I'm hearing noises all around me right now.
a tuberculosis patient.
Whoa, I think I got something on here. Dude, that was like a figure.
Dude.
Dude.
Oh my god, and it's gone. Dude, I just caught something.
Who are you
It was
talking
by
to?
that window. Holy shit. Dude, that was crazy. I just caught like a photo.
I love it. I love his enthusiasm. He must be new.
Apparition? No apparition.
Are you standing by
Evidence.
this window? Holy crap. That was so freaking cool.
I love it. That makes me happy.
Could you appear again? Whoa, dude! I just got that in the freaking camera.
I love it. I love this. I love how happy he is. Instead of getting like super scared. Like a lot of these Midwesterners do.
A disturbing white figure appears in a photo, and then Ian catches a bizarre white mist on camera in the exact same window.
That's awesome.
So did Ian capture evidence of the paranormal?
I
Could the
bet so.
ghostly coughing, pleas for help, and the unexplained apparitions belong to the patients that died in the sanatorium?
Good on you, Ian.
Let me know what you think.
Bring
You can
somebody
watch
with
this
you next
entire
time,
investigation
Ian.
with even more bizarre paranormal moments over on the YouTube channel, Midwest Ghost Hunter.
I need confirmation I'm not insane. This is a huge building.
A security camera in San Vicente, Chicoloapan, Mexico, captures something very strange in the middle of the night.
Well, the dogs don't like it.
I mean, is it another dog?
No. That ain't a dog.
A strange figure seems to float down from the sky, frightening a pack of dogs as it makes its way across a parking lot, and then it almost seems to change into an odd black figure. The footage went viral with many viewers wondering just what this bizarre shape could possibly be. Some speculated that it might be something paranormal, or possibly even something alien. But just what do you think it is?
Oh, I can believe the alien.
Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, do it now, and then also turn...
Well, I mean, it's another Nukes Top 5. I mean, I don't know what else to call it.
It wasn't great like the last couple that he's had, but it was pretty good. It was better than a couple of them, yeah.
So many things are sketchy to me. I mean, if they're real, I mean, that is one thing. But it's so hard for me to wrap my head around believing on it. The lady with the two guys, one guy that always has a ton of crap happen to him, with her demon in her house. Yeah, I mean, I don't believe in those machines. I believe they can be programmed to say whatever the hell you want, spirit boxes. And yeah, I'm sure there's people out there that ghost hunt with them and they're not tweaking it and they're not messing with it and they're serious about it. But if I'm gonna make a channel and I'm gonna get hundreds of thousands of subscribers, pretty good odds for me to get that. I'm gonna need to have it say some really random and crazy stuff.
Yeah, but that's not always true.
You know, but it's just because the possibility exists easily. I mean, it's not, if it was really difficult for them to pull that kind of stuff off, it'd be one thing. You're like, okay, well, you know, if they did fake it, they spent some time faking it. But we've seen a bunch lately that just, to me, it would be so simple to do. And so I don't know. I mean, this last guy, he seems pretty sincere and genuine about all this, but you don't know. You really don't. And I've just never, to my knowledge, seen anything so compelling in any of these videos where I was like, that's the one. That's going to prove it. If I show that to people, there's no way they're going to be able to debunk it. I just hadn't found it. But they're entertaining, which is why we do this.
Yeah.
And she believes.
I'm paranormal investigator, so yeah, of course I believe. I wouldn't be doing any of this if I didn't believe in it.
I mean, it's a fun rush. Get in your head, but I mean, they're always done. You got to turn the lights off. Ghosts can't come out during the day, even though many videos we watch.
I mean, they
come out during
can.
the day. gotta always have the lights all off. You have to have a bunch of equipment, to try to capture these things.
I mean, you really don't have to have a bunch of equipment, but it just helps.
They always have the EMF detector. That always gets me. See it move?
That's kind of a big deal.
We're on Earth. This whole place is an electromagnetic field. There's no telling when you're going to get a bounce. We're on an orb that spins on an axis, so it's going to happen.
That's okay.
So it doesn't necessarily mean it's. And I know if I put it over like the microwave, it'll go off there.
Yeah, it will do that, or
outlet.
a TV or something like that.
So I know those do work. I mean, it does base itself off of an electromagnetic field, but a lot of times when these things are going off, it's just a lot of convenience some of the times. Like literally when they're asking it to do it, 9 times out of 10. Once in a blue moon, they'll go, "Oh, did you see the one on the bed?" But other than that, it's always just conveniently right there when they're, I don't know. You tell us. Believer, skeptic. Any of these on this one that I need to go back and watch a second time, and you go, dude, just give it a shot, watch it again. Those eyes were not a ventriloquist dummy turned sideways, blinking. He didn't open the cabinet because it wasn't important to what he needed to do as a ghost hunter, to open the cabinet and see what was inside of it. That wasn't important.
The cabinet?
Yeah, the little thing with the door, with the ventriloquist dummy eyes.
That was one of those little privacy shield things.
Yeah, whatever. I could do that. And it's always the people that investigate by themselves. That's what always gets me is I don't think most of these people would have the guts to go by themselves without another person.
I wouldn't. I always get someone to go with me.
So I'm always skeptical of the single people, the I'm alone by myself, because, in reality, I got a buddy with me just to have my back. Just in case something goes down, there's a squatter or something. I'm gonna need someone there to watch my back at least. And just film me. I mean, if you don't believe and you just want to come hang out and just put the camera on me and follow me around, you're perfect. But I know if a squatter pops up, there's 2 of us.
Yeah.
I got a better chance of survival, so I'm always a little leery. I do like Franco TV, though. He does.
Love Franco. He's always scared. He always gets freaked out by something.
Yeah, that's a paranoid dude there. And I mean, Franco could be bringing somebody with him. We don't know. I just never had any reason to doubt he went alone because he is terrified of everything.
Like he shakes visibly a lot of times, and it's hard to.
It's great acting. If it's acting.
Yeah, it's really good acting. Get an Oscar if it's if it's fake.
So I'm not saying everybody that solo hunts is bringing somebody along to make noises and do things or whatever the case may be. It's a lot of convenience. And like the model that was putting on her makeup, and then she had to zoom way in to see the door when it opened and then see the face, but she zoomed way in and that face was so clear. I mean, it really was too clear for me. I would expect it to be a little blurred.
It was pretty blurred.
It was not.
You could not see eyes or anything.
You could clearly see hair. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of zoom for that really clear, not misty, no shadow. It was just, convenient. And in reality, if she was at that house by herself and she really saw that and saw it, do you think she would be sitting in her house? She would have driven over to dude's house to be safe because that would have scared most women to death. But she kind of blew it off like, "You bloody mate, you can't believe this, you know what I'm saying? But look, and I'm by myself. And it triggers the light, and I'm by myself." I don't know.
The accent is what gets me.
I don't know, I just don't like the British accent that much. It's almost, and it's not even the British accent. I've heard accents of people from Britain that are in different areas.
That are different?
Yeah, like Boston with the Southies and all. I mean, there's different accents. That particular accent that she had, I don't know about that. That might get annoying, but yeah. Otherwise, entertaining as always. And if you know of anything besides Nukes, I mean, the problem with Nukes to me is he's really good at what he does. He doesn't have a really annoying voice. He narrates it very well, and they're entertaining to watch. But there's a million of these channels popping up now, and Nuke puts stuff out about every 2 weeks at this point. So
other people's already grabbed the same videos that he's already planning to edit into it, and it's like once you've seen one, you've seen literally all of them.
yeah, and when we come to these spooky Saturday nights and we have to do these, we don't have a new Nukes to do, so we'll go scour the internet for something, and either their voice is so annoying I can't tolerate it, or their narrations aren't entertaining. At least Nuke kind of does make it entertaining. He gives you enough backstory, and a lot of these are more interested in being scary, things of that nature.
Or we could start watching like one of these people's actual channels when there isn't like actual nukes or anything. Like with the Conjuring house with Matt Rife going in there, we could start watching more stuff like that instead. It's whatever y'all think.
I don't know if I can sit through some of this stuff. It's just too much. It's just too much. Give me the highlights. Give me the highlight reel. I don't mind. I don't want to watch the whole game, but I don't mind watching the highlights. I've sat through some of these videos, and usually the Middle Easterners, because they're just absolutely entertaining. When stuff starts happening, it goes down.
Yeah, they start antagonizing like right offhand.
And some of the Japanese ones, I've sat through some of those. It's just really hard to sit there for 45 minutes and follow along with them in the dark, looking for anything I can see, and just after 10 minutes, my eyes just glaze over. And I just can't do it.
And then there's me over here just like all invested.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of this reminds me of the show Ghost Hunters. I mean,
I love Ghost Hunters.
They wouldn't have had a syndicated television show if nothing ever happened ever at all for weeks at a time, where they just, well, we didn't catch nothing this week, so we'll see you next week, and maybe we'll do better. We'll do better for you guys next week. Now, they found something every time they went somewhere, and everything they considered evidence. Yeah. I saw a few episodes where that guy Steve saw some stuff, and I'm like, okay, Steve's like me, is skeptical enough, and if he buys it, okay. But you're not going to get something happen every week. And that's a lot of these channels, is they have to keep the content coming, and they have to give you something to be frightened by.
Like Ghost Adventures.
Did you see it? That's what they need. Did you see it? And I just can't do it. They need to see it and show it to me so I can say, you didn't really see that. You were in post, you added that in after the fact. So I don't want to see all that. Get in the comments, let us know. Skeptic, believer, channels, somebody else we can use. We've tried Bizarre Bub. He's about the second best one we found so far. I've liked him, but
yeah,
what
he's getting up there.
I'm sure there's more. Find us more. You put in the comments the ones we need to go check out.
Yeah, let us know.
We'll check those out, because it'll probably be another 2 weeks before we have a Nukes to do. So keep us entertained. Find us something worth watching, and tell us if you've got a particular video where you're going to say, all right, bro, if you go to this video at this amount, 5 minutes into it, you're going to see this Asian lady in white dress with long hair, and her eyes look blacked out, and it's real. You need to go rewatch that, because that's real. So show me real. I want to see what you think is real. We'll even play a game. We'll see if I can debunk them. So get in the comments, share.
Oh no, it's the new version of Fact or Fake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fact or Fake.
New segment, Fact or Fake with Mr. Bro.
Submit. Matter of fact, you can go to the truebrodown at gmail.com and email us. And email me links of what you think is real. And if I find one that I have questions on where I think, well, you might be onto something, we will feature that one on Spooky Saturday night. We'll all get in the comments and decide, is it fact or is it fake? Like, share,
subscribe,
do the thing.
Do the thing.
And until the next time, guys, as always, come at me, bro.
The Brodown is over. Let's bro out.